Hello guys, welcome back to Gospel News with update on our table. We don't read do information with our table say that foreign country don't review within the Nigerian government been they do while they were in power. This is under Buhari's administration, and I don't see them here. The Opon Konyanogro. They say that UK government don't expose them. When these things happen like this, I begin to wonder, do we really have journalists in Nigeria? Do we really have people who went to school to say, oh, I'm studying journalism, this is what we read. No wonder we are not developing. Because we have people who studied engineering, people who studied one thing or the other. At the end of the day, you go still see our governors go they hire quack Uyibo people wey no even ripe. Say may they become head inside our own country. But it go hard. May you see where they hire Africans or black people or Nigerians outside the country. May they become contractors in China, in UK, in all these BB countries. You know, go see them. But in Nigeria here, our government, their lopsided attitude, now so they go they hire, even if na India, even if na Pakistan, even if na Tunisia, they must hire them because of what? Just that color. I don't know what they cause our people to be so inferior to themselves. Even it was for the government level. UK, US organizations release report on how ex-president Opon Konyanogro Buhari allegedly funded Ebubeagu in Southeast to kill residents, used Imo, Ebonyi government as executors. I go remember when they shall say who Uzodinma was using Ebubeagu to execute people. Now, I don't see the root cause. I don't see where the thing was coming from. Before we delve into that, look at another update here. When I remember, say some people who hunger one key for Bayelsa State, they invaded a warehouse there where palliatives are kept, and they looted all of them. I go play on the video, Mona use on the eyes, they see them. No one should consume looted palliatives. They are expired food items. Bayelsa government reacts to invasion of warehouse. Now they know say the food don't expire. Since when it did there, they no go through where. So what happened? How did it expire? How long did you keep it there? The government, our government for Nigeria, they are useless souls. I no go lie you. These people are wicked to the teeth. Chris Oyakhilome revisits earthquake survivors in Turkey. The Chris Oyakhilome Foundation International (COF) revisited the earthquake victims in the nation of Turkey in an intervention tagged they no go do am for Africa, you no go do am for Nigeria, you no go do am. You dey see people where they don't where they don't displace. You go see people where they don't displace for a harmful. You go see people when Fulani people don't pursue come on for their territory. We be say they don't become IDP in their own camps, in their own country. Una no go help them. You they see people where they go loot palliatives in Bayelsa State. You no go help them. It be like say Pastor Chris Oyakhilome comes from is it Delta be Edo State. People they hungry for there. Una no go see them. You don't run, they go Turkey. Where they go. Hey. Ndi Ochama. I beg you, may we see what thing happen when how this Opon Konyanogro take do this matter. Now, they say that a special investigative report by some research groups in the United States, the United Kingdom, and Nigeria has revealed how former President Muhammadu Buhari allegedly used the Ebubeagu security outfit to harass and kill thousands of innocent Igbo residents and put for a radical Islamic agenda in the Southeast region. Una dey hear am? Now, Buhari sponsored this Islamic agenda for Southeast too, and you were using Ebubeagu through Asare Dokubo to kill Igbo people. Igbo, una dey hear am? No be me talk am o. Make dem no talk say, oh, this boy, he's a tribal jingoist, he's a tribalist, he's a this one, he's a that one. Now, these people, Igbo people, with some groups in UK and Nigeria, now then they tell us this story when we no know. The report was published as a collaborative effort of the International Society for Civil Liberties and Rule of Law Inter-Society, the Ekwenche Research Institute, Chicago, Illinois, USA, the Global Igbo Leaders Coalition, GIL, United Kingdom, and the Rising Sun Charities Organization, Newark, New Jersey, United States of America. Now all of them do this investigation. We don't cost them money to bring them to the general public. The organizations noted that the Ebubeagu security arrangement was also a channel through which illicit small arms and light weapons were proliferated in the region, adding that the Imo and the Ebonyi state government were particularly culpable in the implementation of the jihadist Fulani and Islamic agenda. Una de same, Ebonyi State, devil omahe, with this hopeless Uzo poto. Una de see their agenda. Una de see, and where we don't shout, say Ebubeagu, they keep people up and down. Una de see how it happened. Now Igbo people, now then come they give us, so people will be say they die abroad, and then they run this investigation, come they give us full details of what was happening. With these killings, is Buhari not supposed to be behind the bars? Is Dave Umahi and Hope Uzodinma not supposed to be arrested and prosecuted for killing of innocent people? The report was signed by researchers including Emeka Umagbalase for Inter-Society, Uzodinma for Ekwenche Research Institute, Chicago, USA, Professor Justin Akujeze, Board Chairman, Ekwenche Institute, Nze Amadi Ebube Mbama for Global Igbo Leaders Coalition, Georgia, USA, and Bridget Oka for Rising Sun Charities Organization, United Kingdom. The report stated that the remote reasons behind the rising and proliferation of more than 20 armed killer entities in Igbo land, especially southeast and Igbo parts of the South Nigeria since 2015 and January 2021, when escalations and proliferations heightened, was traced to Buhari's bent on laying siege, conquering and enslaving the Igbo land, her defenseless populations and properties for purposes of radical Islamization and politics of hate, segregation, and exclusion. Now, they tell us, say, this Buhari now, we be say, don't wrong go UK, wrong go Daura, say, now waiting a carry come, now be that. According to the report titled, Who is Killing Who Outside the Law in Igbo Land? The worst affected states include Imo and Ebonyi State, followed by Anambra, Enugu, Abia, Rivers, and Delta states. The report said, by early 2016, the Buhari's government allegedly initiated secret Islamic conquest movement of the jihadist Fulani herdsmen and other jihadists assembled from within and outside Nigeria and armed with AK-47s. No wonder Mazen Nnamdi Kanu came up with the Eastern Security Network. And now these purposes, they suppose focus instead of doing other things where they say this one, they take this one, where they take the impoverished Igbo people. Now these terrorists, then where they inside bush, they suppose focus, go fire them. They go leave and say, oh, they do this, they do this, they do this. Now these ones, they suppose focus to wipe all these terrorists who full everywhere. We live and they do. This is the beginning of political and religious insecurity and proliferation of illicit small arms and light weapons, SALWS in Igbo land. The Islamic conquest movement were also strongly suspected to have been heavily aided and protected by the Nigerian military formations, during which forests, bushes and farmlands of Southeast Middle Belt and Christian parts of Southwest were invaded, seized, and occupied. Findings by Inter-Society later showed that over 700 communal locations, including forest, bushes, and farmlands across the Southeast and Igbo parts of Rivers, Delta, Edo, Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Nasarawa, Kogi, and Benue State have been seized and occupied by jihadist, Fulani, criminal terrorist herdsmen, and other government-assembled jihadists as at 2022, last year. These findings were also corroborated by a former police DIG retired in 2020, who in 2021 disclosed that not less than 336 locations in the southeast have been occupied by Fulani terrorist herdsmen armed with AK-47s. The Buhari's government also saw the rise of IPOB and its self-determination agitations as a serious threat to its state jihad project, and to counter this, the government adopted radical approaches including funding and arming of counterfeiters using conformist political actors including top government functionaries in Ebonyi State under Dave Umahi and Imo State under Hope Uzodinma. The above was to the extent that the past government of Ebonyi State was strongly suspected to have been federally contracted to counterfeit and counter the IPOB's Eastern Security Network formed in December 2020, leading to the launch of Ebubeagu security arrangement in April 2021 to counter ESN and sustain jihadist Fulani herdsmen terrorism in Igbo land. The idea behind the Ebubeagu security arrangement was later found to have been muted by Buhari's government of Nigeria using the chairmanship of the Southeast Governors Forum. In Ebonyi State, where the dreaded security outfit was unveiled in December 2021, it was renamed in March 2023 as the Ebonyi State Vigilante Corps and the Ebonyi State Neighborhood Watch. The above was as a result of the proscription of Ebubeagu Vigilante Group by a federal high court sitting in Abakaliki in February 2023. The Ebubeagu security arrangement is therefore only a counterfeit and anti-self-determination instrument. Una dey hear am? Because Ebubeagu was killing anything where they hear say na IPOB or you dey support self-determination even if you no be IPOB. The insecurity and other unsafe conditions in Igbo land are further fueled by the growing number of illicit small arms and light weapons estimated to be 2 million in circulation and in wrong hands. This is out of Nigeria's estimated 7 million LOWS. That is a small arms and other things. The report added that some governors are found in this special investigative report to be busy wastefully and lavishly spending billions of naira monthly on security votes without anything to show for it. This government of the Southeast State and those of Rivers and Delta State, etc., have consistently heightened and overblown security matters and illiterally lately paid attention to trigger dimension or cock and shoot as the only solution to insecurity and other unsafe conditions. They fundamentally triggered insecurity and other unsafe conditions in Igbo land by woefully failing to offer good and accountable governances in their respective state. This is to the extent that the general citizens of their state and territories have suffered from the absence of human security and its 7 key dimensions of environmental security, health security, food security, community security, physical security, economic security, and personal security. The governors and other political leaders in Igbo land have also turned around and plunged the region into police and military siege and dumping grounds for illicit small arms and light weapons and their killing fields. No wonder this criminality and unknown gunmen is on the highest level when it comes to the southeastern part of Nigeria. Inter-society, in collaboration with undersigned international partners, have also investigated and found that there exists Commissioner for Homeland Security and Vigilante Affairs in Imo State, Commissioner for Internal Security and Border Peace and Conflict Resolution in Ebonyi State, and Commissioner for Homeland Security in Anambra State. Similar portfolios also exist in Abia State and Enugu State. These are in addition to the offices of the Governor's Special Security Advisors in Ebonyi State. There are Governor's Special Advisors on Security for each of the states and 13 local government areas. Or Special Security Advisor to Ebonyi State Governor of Abakaliki, Izi, Eza North, Afikpo South, Afikpo North, Hauku, Ebonyi, Onitsha, Ishielu, Eza South, Ikwo, Ivo, and Oha Ozara. The state is also presently dotted with 35 commissioners, apart from openly or secretly coordinated the offensive and atrocious conduct and activities of many, if not most of them, more than 20 government-linked private armies and political death squads, and the condoning of conspiring with the invading jihadists to wreak havoc in Igbo land. The Homeland Security Commissioners and Special Security Advisors of the Igbo land governors also serve as conduit pipes through which public funds worth billions of naira are wasted or squandered every month using governors' security votes as a cover. Now waiting they go on for Igbo land for a very long time. Anybody we don't hear about this Ebubeagu people, na go no say now waiting they stand for. Now be that one. And the governors are culpable. Now don't hear them. Say now then they help those Fulani terrorists wey be say they terrorize Igbo land. All those Hamufu massacre. Now go now them. Now the governor himself, now they talk say now they run those matter. I don't tire. Hunger when they Nigeria, they never solve and finish. Chris or Yakilomi, they carry our food, they go give them for Turkey. People where you please, weigh them. Weigh them. They are every day we're Christian now or neighbor. Make I show now the video of people where be say they go carry palliatives there when the government done the cry. Say, oh, we don't expire, we don't eat them, we don't eat it to Muna watch. Sure. You see people, they go look palliatives. Una dey see am. Now the palliatives when our people go bust for warehouse for their Bayelsa state. Now the government don't carry trees come. Oh, don't eat it. It is poisonous. So no one should consume it. They expire food. How did you keep it there for so long that it got expired? The Bayelsa state government has disclosed that the palliatives carted away by residents in Yenagoa, the state capital, who invaded the warehouse, are unfit for human consumption. Sahara reporters had reported how some residents broke into a warehouse where palliatives were kept by Bayelsa state government in Yenagoa on Sunday. The warehouse is located along Axik Buru Expressway in the state capital. Sahara reporters gathered that the people were angered due to the hardship in the country occasioned by the removal of subsidy on premium motor spirit, PMS, otherwise known as petrol. The subsidy removal moved up the prices of petrol from around 190 naira to about 620 naira per litre, and this had adversely affected the prices of goods and services. Subsequently, the administration of President Bola Tinubu promised to provide palliatives for Nigerians to cushion the effect of the removal of fuel subsidy. It later announced that 5 billion naira will be provided for each state and the Federal Capital Territory, and foodstuffs to be shared among Nigerians. It was not clear if the warehouse looted in Yenagoa housed food items promised by Tinubu's administration, but Sahara reporters confirmed that it contained palliatives meant for victims of 2022 flooding, which has been described as one of the worst floods in Nigeria's history. Since 2022, the government no distribute the palliatives, then keep them there. I don't know whether the government want you take and go inside their grave, go they eat. The government we don't die. However, the Bayelsa State Emergency Management Agency, BYSEMA, in a statement signed by its Director General, Walamam Sam Igrubia, condemning the action by the yet to be identified persons that invaded the premises of a private warehouse. BYSEMA asserted that the items were unfit for human consumption, stressing that the responsible and caring government will not give Bayelsa such items as palliatives. The Bayelsa State Emergency Management Agency notes with surprise and concern the unwarranted invasion of premises of a privately owned warehouse in the Bansia area of Yenagoa, the state capital. So now they know say the palliatives no good, it go keep person. Something where they supposed give people for 2022, which is last year, they keep them there. Maybe they don't expire. Now on a Congo, they talk to people. Our government una dey wicked from A to Z. Una be demons. I beg you, may we go another news before I go verse. This one carry our own. They go abroad. They go Turkey. You want go please them and displease yourself. Mumu people everywhere.